Hello everyone, happy Saturday. So I have so many people that ask me about the makeup, the Savvy Minerals makeup. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go on my page and then all my friends can see how I do my makeup. So hello, Mandy. So first of all, Savvy Minerals is mineral makeup, and that means it's a powder. And Young Living's mineral makeup comes from the earth. So everything is organic, and there's no chemicals, and there's no toxins. And like I said the other day, our skin is our largest organ. So we want to make sure that we're putting the best stuff on our face, because whatever gets absorbed through our skin is going to go to our other organs. Okay? So I'm being extremely vulnerable with my naked face. Okay? So I do need to share that I do have some skin issues. And a lot of times, if you are dealing with digestive issues or let's say liver issues or something like that, it will come out through the skin. So sometimes people get little blemishes or skin reactions, and usually it's because of something that's going on inside. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with my body here, because my hormones are a little out of whack. Okay, I feel like I'm in high school again. But 3 weeks ago, I got off of my acne medication because not only was it blocking my hormones and making the acne disappear, but it was blocking my adrenals, and it was making me extremely exhausted. And you know what? I was like, bye-bye medication. And I see a naturopath, and she's giving me a ton of supplements, and it's going to take time because it's natural. And you guys know I'm okay with that. So I'm going to start by covering up some of my blemishes that I have, and I am going to use this Seedlings Diaper Cream. You got that right. This is for babies' tushies, but it is a hack that we use. And you would use this as a primer or a concealer, and yes, it is white. So it's going to take on the color of my powder as soon as I apply it. So I'm going to show you how to use this. Some people have primer that they like to put on their face, but I don't have the primer yet. Actually, what I use instead of primer, and I almost forgot to do this, is the Art Renewal Serum. So I'll just put it here. They call this Spanx for the face. So it just kind of, I put it under my eyes where I might have like more thin, more delicate skin, more creepy kind of skin, I guess you can say. And this kind of helps the powder stick to it a little bit more. So I use that as my primer to get my skin ready. Hello everyone watching. Okay, so here is the diaper rash cream. And I am going to put it on my red spots. And it's okay that it's white. I just want to try to make sure that it is flat with my skin. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in the dark under eye. And notice how I'm using the ring finger to go under my eye, because you have the least amount of pressure coming from your ring finger. And you want to be very, very gentle when you're going under the eye area, because the skin is very thin. So I'm just going to work a way around my face and just tap it on. Give it a little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Okay. So I'm going to keep going because I got a lot going on here. Okay, so next, Mandy asked about baking, and that is the next step that I'm actually going to do. So baking is when you put the dry powder on and let it sit there for like a minute and kind of bake onto your skin so that the colors stay. Now, I know that this seems like a lot of work, but you get used to it, and it's super fun I just feel like I'm creating and it's just super fun for me. So I'm using that ring finger again, and now I'm going to bake. So I'm using a lighter color. The lightest color for me is warm 1. And I'm going to put that under my eyes. And I'm going to come back and use this again at the end. Then I'm going to cover up here. So this is called baking. And notice how I put my finger in and then I tap off the excess powder. And then just cover up the red spots or whatever, dark spots. And then I'm gonna do that again. So right now I know that it looks very light. Oh, and then I'm just making sure that if any happens to fall off my finger, that I'm holding this container underneath to catch the powder. So there's 5 to 7 ingredients in Savvy Minerals makeup, which is so awesome, and you can pronounce everything in it. So, and it all comes from the earth. So you'll never ever see like deep red colors for lipstick and stuff like that, because that's not natural. That doesn't naturally come from the earth without some type of dye or chemical in there. Okay, so right now I'm done with the warm 1, and I'm gonna go on to my foundation. So you wanna make sure that you use the Savvy Minerals brushes, because they are meant for the Savvy Minerals powder. These brushes were made in Italy. So you know right there, I already love them, but they were made by a family that made paintbrushes, like for art paintbrushes. And then we were just looking for a good quality brush that holds the minerals. So then that family designed these Savvy Minerals brushes that are meant for our powder. It's so fun to see all my people pop on. You guys are making me smile. Okay, so I just poured, this is warm 2. In the summer, I'm a warm 3, but I'm losing my tan. So you gotta use the misting spray. And this has aloe in it and lavender and some other essential oils, but what it does is it mists the brush so that this can pick up the foundation and the minerals. So you're gonna mist it. See, I was kind of far away from it. Hi, John. And then now it's slightly wet, not crazy. And then I'm gonna go back in my cap and give it a tap. You see how much? It's like not really a lot, but trust me, it's enough right now. And then I'm going to make sure I tap off that, okay? So you want to go in a circular motion to get in the nooks of your face. And it also creates heat so that the minerals could stay on your face nice, okay? Maybe one day Young Living will come out with a liquid, but it's hard to make a completely toxic-free liquid makeup. And right now, I'll just use this. Okay, so I'm gonna pour a little bit more in here. And then I kind of shake it around. It usually doesn't take me this long, but I'm talking and I'm explaining everything to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna apply my minerals again. And then tap, swirl, and whatever, tap again. And then I'm gonna come, that's where I need more coverage. And it's crazy because I'll only need to, I don't know if you can see it, but I can. I'll do like 1, maybe 2 coats of the foundation powder, and that's like all I need. I'll do 1 more just to try more full coverage. The makeup feels so light. It like doesn't even feel like anything's on your face. You feel like you can breathe, which is good. Okay. I remember being in so many dance shows and I would do my makeup for the show, and then right after the show, the next week I'd break out like crazy. And it's obviously because all that stuff was full of garbage and my skin was trying to get rid of it. So, okay. So here we go. I'm going to actually put a little bit over my eyelids. So that was warm too. Moving on, I am going to actually do my contouring. Now, I'm not a professional contour person, but the whole point of contouring or using your bronzer is to create shadows, to bring your cheekbones up. And then, so it would be where the sun naturally hits your face. So I'm going to take my blush brush, because I don't have a bronzer brush yet, and I'm not going to spray it, because when you spray it, it makes the pigments come darker. But I don't want it to be like this crazy color. Okay, so watch. And I know some people were having issues where, you know, it was getting a little bit too dark. This is the color Passionate, which is actually a blush, but I use it as a bronzer because I really like it. It's matte. So you saw I tapped it off. It's crazy how many little pigments get into these brushes. And then you suck your lips in and you look for that line right there where your cheekbones come. And that's where you're going to draw up and into the hairline. And don't be afraid if it looks too dark. But now do you see how I drew the line? But then I'm going to buff it out so that it's not crazy. Thank you all for spending your Saturday with me. Okay, so right there, I feel like, you know, if I looked at it, it looks a little Indian warrior princess, right? So you make sure that you gently buff it out. This makeup is so forgiving. If you put too much, you could simply buff away. And then I kind of bring this up into my cheeks too, even though it's not necessarily the blush that I tend to use. Okay, now here's where you need to think of the number 3. So here, 3. So you go forehead, right there, come around, and then come around the chin. Hi, Pat. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more in here and do the other side. Make sure you tap that off. And come on in. And then go down your neck so that you don't look like too dark and then it doesn't match your neck. So bring it down and then also bring it down the sides of your nose. And then I just keep doing this 3 number over and over just to blend, blend, blend. Okay, and now look at what a difference contouring makes. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to add cheeks just for fun. Why not? You know where I'm going tonight? I'm going to an escape room. So I'm excited about that. And I like doing my makeup, so I'm doing my makeup. Okay. All right, this is where you got to smile like this and look for the apples of your cheeks right there, like that fleshy part. And then just add your little pinky color there. Okay. I mean, smiling does like increase what, serotonin or something like that. So I'm like making myself happier when I put my makeup on. Do you see that though? How it made it pinker? Okay, moving on, I'm gonna do my eyes. But first I gotta brush out my brows. Okay, old toothbrush, it wasn't used, okay? Kid's toothbrush. Brush up and over to brush out those stragglers and make sure you don't have any hairs like sticking up like that. And then you're going to start with your base, and I'm going to use Best Kept Secret. So this is a neutral color and it acts as a primer. So you put it on your lid and it just soaks up any oils that you might have from your skin on your lid. And I bring it up and it creates that neutral palette so that when you're putting the other colors on, that the other colors have that prepped canvas, okay? Some people use Best Kept Secret as a concealer, but I don't. All right, then I'm gonna use this peachy, sparkly color. So all these colors came with the starter kit. So this is like a peachy, pretty color. So you want to use that lighter color on your lid because it helps your eyes pop. Okay, again, tapping it out. Let me use my lid a little bit. And then this is the whole lid. If I wanted to, I could spray my brush with the misting spray and then dip it in the powder. And then the colors would come out more pigmented and brighter. But I'm not doing that for my lid because I didn't think about it, but that's okay. All right, so do you see that? Okay, moving on to the crease. And this is where the magic happens because it has the definition. I'm going to use this purple-ish color called Unscripted. Okay, I just took a deep breath because I want this to work out nice. Okay, so I am going to mist my little brush here. Kind of wait a second. And then get it in there. Okay, can you see that? How it is in my lid? It made it a little bit liquidier. Liquidier. And then you want to think of a reverse 7 when you're putting this on. And get right up into the crease. The best way to do your eye makeup, actually, is to take a mirror and look down. Hi, Alex. Can't wait to... It's my brother-in-law. We're going to the escape room together. You want to look down, actually. So if I had a mirror like this and I was putting my crease on, that would be the best case scenario. But I don't. And then you want to get into the corner here. So there's your 7, and over. And then I also kind of fill in that triangle right there. Okay. So that's just one coat. I'm going to do it again because I just want it to, I just want to show you how the pigments can get darker. So I'm going to go into that corner and just get that triangle. Okay. And then remember, it's all about blending. So I'm going to take that blending brush after this and blend it in. Okay, so here's my blending brush. Because I don't like very harsh lines up there. Okay, so other side. Does anyone have any questions about this makeup? Especially my guys watching. Okay. Okay, so my dog Bella just popped in. We got home last night and we found candy all over 2 bedrooms because she got into the Halloween candy. And there was... she ate M&Ms, I can tell, because I saw remains in her bed. And she ate Starburst because the package had her teeth marks in it. And she ate a package of Skittles and the packages themselves. And I'm like so concerned about my baby because she's doing so well. But I'm thinking if humans eat sugar, they survive, right? So I'm hoping it's the same thing with dogs. I don't know. How often do I clean my brushes? I am cleaning them once a week because I'm working really hard on my own personal skin situation. And I clean them with the recipe that I found on the Young Living blog. And it is the Thieves Household Cleaner and Castile Soap and Lavender and Tea Tree. And it's awesome. So, yeah. Okay. I got to blend again. And now we're going to do Wanderlust, which is like a white kind of sparkly highlighter color. Okay, maybe not too sparkly. See that? And I do have a recipe for cleaning the brushes that I could post in here. But basically you do like 1 cup of water and then like some Castile soap. And dip them in. And then I'll show you this mat that I bought. on Amazon, this rubber mat. And then you could, like, you know, kind of scrub your brushes down. And then you keep doing it and keep dipping it in the cleaner and then on here until no color comes out. So, so that's what I do for the cleaner. And then the color that I just used on my crease was Unscripted, the purple that came in the starter kit for the makeup. Okay, so I just go under the brow right here, right there by the brow bone. And then a trick, here's my dance trick to open up the eyes, the corner right there. Did you see that? Okay, so coming in here. Yeah, as far as Bella, I'd love to use something on her to support her little belly. I'm telling you, she has turned into a baby again, like a child. It's so awesome. She came trick-or-treating with us and was able to hold up like 2 hours walking. It's so awesome. She's playing with other dogs. So we changed her food, which is so huge. And then we also had 4 sessions with Healing Touch for Animals by Kathy Lorenzo. So if you guys do have an older dog or a hyper dog or a dog going through some type of issue, please let me know and I'll give you Kathy's number. And she would be so happy to help you and help your fur baby. Can I use jazz hands when you show how you open your eyes? What, like this? Did that work? Ask me to dance. Just, you know, that's like my love language. It's dancing. So, okay. And follow up on, okay. So I'm using Multitasker Dark for my eyebrows. Using this angled brush, okay? Very little. You're gonna tap, okay? And then what you're going to do, if you want to get technical here, is you would go like this, and right here is where I need to make a line. So I'm going to do that. There's 4 colors now to this multitasker. Then you're going to go out here, and I would make a line right here. And then little tiny hair-like brushes to fill in, I call them the bald spots. And if it's too dark, don't worry, you can brush away. Yeah, okay. So I do this dry because I don't want them to come out too dark. Now remember, people, I always say this, but you don't want your eyebrows to be 100% perfect, like twins. They're not identical twins, okay? So don't like stress yourself out about it. Just follow the natural line that you already have. And then that'll be your mark. Okay, I'm gonna take my little brush here. Gosh, I wish I could turn off that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, does that look too dark? All right. I go a little bit easier on the eyebrows because I just don't want the Groucho Marx eyebrow look. Personally, I mean, you could do whatever you want. I highly suggest not doing that because it looks a little scary sometimes. So here we go. This eyebrow is better. And then I just, do you see the little, I'm trying to make little hair like strokes. Thank you. I get my eyebrows threaded, which I should go again. I get them threaded and then 2 weeks later I kind of pluck them myself. And then I go back every month. I should go more often, but I mean, hello, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. What do you think, people? Gotta look away. All right, I think it'll work. My contacts are like getting foggy. Okay. eyeliner is next. And I'm going to use Jet Setter. However, I could use that brown that I just used, and sometimes I do that. But I'm going to go for black. You guys, I've had this over a year. It's going to last me forever. It will not get bacteria in it. There's no way that this is going to get toxic because of the ingredients that are in there. So this stuff can last you forever. Okay, let me try to do this here. Thin line, thin. Oh my God, I didn't go through my step. So I just wet the brush here. I wet it, don't be scared. When you wet the brush, it helps you control it. And then I had powder in here. I'm gonna do this again to show you. Okay, there was powder already in here. Then I'm gonna put the water in there and collect the minerals. And it's almost like I'm making a watercolor, but obviously not too watery. And do you see what I'm doing? And then I'm coating it until I feel like I have the right consistency. Okay? Then I go from the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to try not to talk during this. Oh my God. It's nerve-wracking when everyone's watching you. Okay. Go as close to the eyelid line as you can. And then I always add a tiny wing out. Juicy. Don't be scared, because you could take a Q-tip and fix it if you mess up. Okay, don't be scared. And it's practice. You're never going to get better if you don't practice. Okay. Doing my other eye. This is so fun. I feel like I'm having like a date with all my girlfriends. All right, moving on to the other eye. Inner eyelid. Oh, it's awkward being so close. I'm sorry. I'm using my pinky to help balance my brush. If I get it in my eyeball, so what? It's natural. It's not going to do anything to me. And then again, your eyeliner, they are not identical twins. They are sisters, okay? Oh, my... Okay. Did you see how I just fixed that? Because my wing got a little thick, and I didn't want it that thick. I'm going to go over the end really quick. One more time. All right. Bam. Okay. Just need to fix one thing. Okay. So then I am going to, I'm going to do my outer corner. So on down below to like halfway to where your pupil is. And I didn't really dip my brush again. This is the part that it's really hard when like you have people staring at you when you're drawing a line, but that's all right. It'll just make me better. Okay. Okay. Other side. Okay, so that's that. I don't really do my waterline too much anymore. I just do that trick. But there was a difference. Did you see how that just made my eyes pop out more? And then all I have to do... Oh my gosh, I forgot to do the other eye brightening trick with you guys. This is where I take the warm one again. And that's okay that I missed the step. That's fine. And then I do it dry. And I do like a little V underneath my eyes. right there. Forgot to do that. Okay. I don't do this every day for work, but it's fun. All right, here, this is not a Young Living eyelash curler, but I curl my eyelashes to lift them. And then I'm going to use the Young Living mascara that is infused with lavender, which helps with lash growth. Okay. So, the thing is this brush is like thin so that people can have control of their brushes, but you need to make sure that you are careful not to use, like, when you pull it out, one side has some globs on it, and you need to wipe the globby part off so that you don't get that part on you, because then it's hard to control that big glob. And then I go to my roots. I am aggressive with my eyelashes, okay? I go to my root, and then I wiggle it just a little bit like that, and then I pull it up to the end. And then here's my other trick. I close my eyes, because I don't put it directly on my bottom lashes, but I close my eyes. And then, do you see how I'm pulling them longer? And it is taking the bottom lashes and getting them some color on them. And then there you go. Ta-da! All right. And then this is a problem, but not a problem, because it's a blessing with the long eyelashes, is that, you know, I got mascara up there, and that's fine. Okay, other side. Wipe off the glob. Okay, other side. This is like the grand finale when you put your mascara on. Wiggle. Oh my gosh, Sarah, my friend lives in Israel, and she popped on. It's so amazing to see all you guys pop on. Blast from the past and present. Okay. Sarah actually did my makeup for prom in high school. All right, here's the eye close trick. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's okay. Accidents happen. I'll show you how I fix it. Okay. Did you see that? Hello. I'm going to fix that with a little water. All right. It's because I wasn't concentrating. I was talking. Okay. And then I got it up here too. And then that means, okay, so next I'm just going to put lipstick on just for fun to finish the look. I have to put veil on. Oh, I almost forgot to do that. Veil, first of all, this color is called Bedazzled. And it's not crazy red, which is good. Because most of the stuff that's red actually has like dye from the cochineal or like the cockroach, which is disgusting. All right, so veil is like your finisher, okay? You can get diamond dust, which is more sparkly, or you could get a matte. And I have the diamond dust. And it gives like an airbrushed finished look, and it helps set all of this work. So I'm gonna use my big poofy veil brush. See how big that is? Look how big that is. It's so big. And then I'm gonna get my minerals in the top. And then, here we go. Dip it in, tap it off, and go to the sides. And try this again. So I dipped my brush this time. There you go. Okay. So this also helps to blend all the bronzing stuff so you don't have harshness again. Get the forehead a little bit. just be careful not to put too much on you, or else you're going to be like super shiny. And I mean, I'm not into that look. You might be. So I don't want to offend you, but I'm being your friend and I'm telling you not to go, because then it's going to be too white and just kind of look funny. And there you have it. Savvy Minerals. I have a class next Thursday. So if you want to see the makeup, if you want to see the colors, if you want to try it out, come by. What are you waiting for? Okay. You guys know that I want to help you. And it's like, obviously Young Living is something that's not going to leave my life. And I'm sorry that I talk about it a lot. Actually, hold on. I'm not sorry, because it works. And it's a lifestyle that anyone that is in the wellness industry, anyone that's into their health, anyone that has kids should look into, because it's not a fad. You know, like people used herbs long ago. And it's just then with all the pills and chemicals and stuff that comes up, that's an easier approach. Just take this pill and then you won't be sick. But people are getting consequences because of that. So I'm hoping that I'm empowering you guys to open your eyes a little bit and just to pay attention to the products that you're buying, especially if you have kids. Hi, Michelle. So anyway, I do have that makeup class coming. And then the following week, I have 2 101 classes at 2 different chiropractic clinics. So come and bring a friend. And the 101 classes are just an introduction to essential oils. What is all the hype about? And just about the premium starter kit and how those 11 oils and diffuser could change your life and transform your life. So thank you for having fun with me today. Here's my jazz hands for you. And anyway, so thank you so much. And leave some comments and let me know if there's like anything you have a question about or anything else you want to know about. Because if you have that question, there's probably someone else that has that question too. And no question is stupid. And let me help you. All right, guys. Love you.